Welcome back to the basement.
Welcome back to the basement yard. Frank, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. Spider-Man Day.
Actually, it's not really going good because we've been robbed of our idea. And I've been hit up by copious amounts of... Is that the right way to use
I think copious is the right word.
Okay.
A plethora. A myriad.
No. I've been hit up by a lot of people.
Okay, wait. What idea is...
Can you talk to you? Why is your microphone so low?
Why? What?
There you go.
Okay, what idea has been stolen?
The farting and selling farts. We let go of an empire.
I'm pretty sure during our episode, welcome back, pretty sure during our episode, I put trademark on it. So anyone does it, I was like, this is property of Santa Clara Studios Incorporated, 2004.
I think that was a different thing. I think that was we were talking about a platform just selling like kinks and shit.
Oh, okay.
Kink NFTs.
Kink NFTs, and it would be like, like how Fire was, where like you could buy
Fire.
Yeah, Fire. Remember, you could buy artists on Fire before Fire Fest was a whole thing.
Oh, dude, I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. I was very confused by that.
I'm thinking like that, and like, but this, you would be able to buy kinks, farts, pee-pees, poo-poos, cum shots.
Yeah. Whoa, take it easy.
Well, you could. I mean, you won't get the physical,
unless
you really wanted to.
Unless you really wanted to.
But who the fuck stole? Oh, yes, that's right. I heard about this.
No, I've been getting like so many DMs from people.
It's a little disrespectful.
Hold on. Let me find the video.
Unless it was like someone like super famous. Like if it was like, oh, fucking Kim Kardashian's out here selling her toots. And I'd be like, all right, I get it.
That I get.
I would get that. That would be, could you imagine that woman has enough money.
No, yeah, I know. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
No, this was someone, I've never heard of them, but apparently they're someone, I got a DM, and this person just wrote, "This bitch stole your idea."
This bitch.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
This is the video this is the woman who sold her farts. By the way, she made like close to 50 grand in a week. Selling toots.
I have to work to make that in a year.
Listen. Okay.
Just want to make sure I make that known.
I made $45,000 in 1 week selling my jars of farts. And ever since my last TikTok went viral, I've been getting a lot of questions such as, how long do the farts last? Did I really fart 97 times in 2 days?
Yo, hold up.
Hold on.
Two things. Before I know what you're going to get to.
You know where I'm going.
The first thing that I thought of, by the way, because I've watched this video before.
A couple times, haven't you?
But the reason why, the first time I heard this, when she said, how long do the farts last? I thought she meant like a long fart. Or is it just like a quick... That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, swan. I thought it was going to be like a quick one.
Like a chort.
Yeah. Jesus, that is so real sounding.
That is a good one.
But yes, obviously the thing that you're going to point out,
the 97 times in 2 days,
dude, that's an insane amount of farting.
Let's do some math here. Let's round
Forget
up.
about math and logic. I am out here tooting it up.
Realistically, most you farted in a day.
In one day.
In 1 day.
I don't. Maybe I had some weird stuff. I ate a lot of ice cream. I would.
Ice cream is you're gonna squirt. I'm saying no squirts like a fresh.
No, it makes me rumbly tumbly and definitely create some air in here.
Okay.
But no, I would max 20.
Wow.
Which is like a big number.
I think the average person farts like 15 times a day.
Oh, then I would probably drive that up because there's probably other ones that I'm not aware. Like in my sleep, I'm probably setting it off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't speak for what's going on in my sleep. I would think that not a lot because Becca to this day said that she's only heard me fart once. And if I'm not farting in my sleep,
where are you farting?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I set it up.
Wow, 97. Bro, what?
Oh, this woman was on 90 Day Fiance.
That's right. That's where I heard this from.
Yes.
First of all, listen. I'm glad that she found another form of income.
Yeah.
Because that probably ain't going to last her forever.
Also, if you go on the show 90 Day Fiance...
You're already a dumpster shit.
Not that you...
Sorry.
I think that you just really want to be on TV.
Yeah, I mean, that whole show, we talked about it on the Stank, RIP. But that show is all bullshit.
Yeah, it's
bullshit. Even when it's not bullshit, it is bullshit to make more money.
It's disgusting shit.
And if you're on that show, like, who in their right mind says, like, I fell in love with someone
90 days.
90 days.
Just met him.
Well, no. And some people, like, there was this one guy.
Also, let's just say it. Let's just say it while we're here.
3, 2, 1.
Why is always one person on that show disgustingly hideous?
Oh my God. One of them is like, It's like a fucking.
That was a little heavy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like some like big-chested blonde woman that doesn't speak a lick of English from Russia.
Who's kind of sassy for some reason.
Oh, dude, super sassy.
Yeah, like, yo, you're gonna get a green card out of this.
And
we know that's what you want.
And this guy who's like, middle-aged, looked like he failed everything in his life, and he's just like, she loves me. Yeah. I'm telling you.
And you're like, dude,
no,
I don't think so.
No, it's the whole show is bullshit.
Yeah,
absolute bullshit.
All right, so 97
like,
farts in 2 days.
I want to go to America. I want to see Statue of Liberty.
TikTok went viral. I've been getting a lot of questions such as how long do the farts last? Did I really fart 97 times in 2 days? Who buys my farts and why? And what are some of my tips and tricks?
This music, bro.
So the first question I get asked a lot is how long do the farts last? And the smell is most prominent for the first 2 days, but as I like to say, one whiff makes memories that last a lifetime.
You must got a whiff.
Jesus.
You must got a whiff. I will say this.
2 days.
She clearly is a marketing, savant. She understands.
I love how it's like there's this Disney inspirational music, and she's like, one whiff of these fucking jarred farts lasts a lifetime.
Yeah.
First of all, no, it doesn't.
No, I disagree. I think if I bought a jarred fart, a jart from anyone, the second I open that, I promise you, I will never forget that memory. She's right.
Here's what I want to know too.
Yeah.
There's an element of experimentation here to get to that answer of 2 days. So
Okay.
she had to have farted in one on the house and been smelling that every few hours to be like, still good.
It's like our friends Liquid IV. They need to send out their product so people are like,
test it out.
Listen, use the code BASEMENT to get 10% off your next fart from the 90-day fiance.
I think that it's
and she clearly tested the waters a little bit and created a bit of a buzz.
2 days. 2 days is the sorry.
What other? I need to know the rest of the tips.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, we're gonna get to the rest of the tips.
Good.
But 2 days. Oh, she likes to put, so it's a jar, obviously.
Duh.
And she likes to put a rose petal in there.
I
think you're fucking with the smell.
You're tampering.
That's tampering.
That is 100% tampering.
If I'm the type of person that's gonna buy a fart, I don't want roses.
Fuck that. I
want a log of shit in there.
You know what you're getting when you buy a fart. You
should air,
bro. If you're buying a fart and you're expecting same thing with Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy candle.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a full on
pussy.
I don't want to read the ingredients and see lavender oil.
Yeah, what?
No.
We're trying to get some gash.
You're running naked through a lavender field. Not how this works.
Yeah, no.
If I'm buying a fart, I know what I'm getting.
Right.
I'm getting
shit,
cheese,
cheese,
beef.
Oh God, you're
raw eggs.
Frankie, please stop.
Okay.
But yeah, I think so. I think that if you're in the market for buying farts, stinkier the better.
This
right?
is clearly evidence tampering.
It is. It's fucked up.
Would not hold in a court of law.
And who's buying these? And also $50,000. What is she selling them for?
And just if we're that's why I said let's do the math. If she made 50,000,
I'll do the math. She said I think she said 45.
Let's put it like this: 50,000 and 100 farts a week. That's $500 a fart.
Bro, that's a
nice fart. Nothing my body.
Pretty good ROI if you ask me.
Listen, besides my daughter, nothing my body made will ever be that valuable.
Right.
Ruby's.
My daughter.
I can confirm Ruby is more valuable to me than $500.
Yeah.
But nothing that my body has produced.
What about $800?
Definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, this is getting crazy. Okay, let's play the rest of this.
Makes memories that last a lifetime.
She's right.
Now, why do people buy my farts in a jar? I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality.
All right, stop it right there.
Bro, I'm not buying a fart based upon if you're a nice person. I'm buying it to know what you could cook back there.
I don't care if you give money to the homeless. I want to know what the inside of your fucking sphincter smells like.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, we're here for the dirt. We're not here for the charity.
You think people are going to be like, you know what? That's a good person. A really kind person. I want to know what their fucking butt pussy smells like.
That's what first of all, how would that even translate? Do good people have better smelling farts?
I would honestly assume.
I would assume the opposite.
I would assume.
I want a coked up fucking alcoholic.
No, because they could fucking go on like some like ayahuasca trip and then a nice retreat in New Mexico and come back and their farts are probably like, yo, I unlocked the secret to fucking chamomile farts.
Farts are...
You know, but like if you take just like, you know, fucking Dahmer, and I'm sure Dahmer's farts smelled like dog shit, mainly because he was.
Are you talking about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, he was eating humans.
He was eating dude. Honestly, those are probably premium farts. If you eat another person and then fart into a jar,
that's what I'm saying.
I may even think about buying that.
That's what I'm saying. That might be a pretty valuable fart because
yeah, it's probably disgusting.
No one knows what it smells like.
Well, I think that like 2 people know. In the
what
world.
if eating humans is like the key to like curing cancer?
I'd eat someone.
I'd have to. I don't have cancer. You don't either.
No.
With that hat, you sure look like it.
Okay, take it easy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, so no. She's way off.
Yeah, it's not personality. Okay.
That's wishful thinking.
I honestly think it's because I have a really good personality.
Wrong.
And also because I'm hot.
Okay.
Now,
The second part.
We're getting warmer, lady.
I gotta think that people want to buy her farts because of the way that she looks.
Yeah. She's very humble. This is her.
Okay, yeah, not a good-looking person.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine that like people are buying her farts because
they think if your face and setup is kind of cool, then the fart has to be. You're willing to put up with the because it's attached to a nice looking person.
I'm really trying to put myself in the head of someone that like gets turned on by farts, and I don't get it. Like that's one of the what? It's like you're so hot. I want to see what you smell like at your worst.
I think that it's a submissive thing where it's like I know this is like gross.
Submissive?
Yeah.
Who's fucking sitting on people and ripping farts on them?
Dude, that's like people's like fetish. They want to get like come here and like bully me and let one off in my ear kind of thing.
I'm letting you know.
Let it ring around in there.
That's
into an eardrum, dude. You bang one off of an eardrum. That's a crazy fart. That'll like fuck with your brain. Like your equilibrium will be off.
That's actually.
But that's what some people like. Some people like to be held down and farted on and like, you know what I'm saying? You never got farted on?
I'm sure I have been, but like I can tell you I wasn't happy about it.
No, I wasn't happy about it either. But I'm saying some people get farted on. They're like, ew, what the hell? And then they go, but not bad. And then it forms over time into this. I'm buying a jar full.
I will say this: I can't speak for my farts because I'm not a big farter. I don't really have stinky farts. I do like my own smell.
Which one?
Like when I'm like long day out.
Ew, you like that?
Long day out, and like I know I smell bad, but like at the same time, I'm also like,
you like that?
Not the worst.
Let me ask you a question: have you ever?
I don't like it like I would want somebody else to be like, yo, give me that.
Wait, what? Oh no, you don't like.
I wouldn't be like one of those
stuff.
freaks that's like, yo, telling like Becca to like run 1.5 miles and then come fucking sit on my face.
Oh yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're learning some stuff. No, but like, do you like? Let's just say you had a long day, right?
Yes.
And let's just make up a fictional job, right? You're a grave digger.
Yeah.
Right. That's a stinky job. Dead bodies, dirt, worms.
Well, you're not. I don't think you're handling dead bodies as a gravedigger. I think you just.
I mean, you're dead body adjacent.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't mean. Okay, go on.
It's a stinky job. Is my point.
Okay.
You got dirt. You got. You come home. You're covered in dirt. You're disgusting.
I think you were massively under like. You have no understanding of like the handling of dead people. I don't think they're just with like shitty smelling dead people all the time. They like.
No. I mean, but it seeps through the casket. It has to.
Listen, man. For what caskets are worth, I would hope not. But
some people get cheap caskets.
I'll extend, disbelief. Go ahead.
Let me have fun.
Go ahead.
So, handling dead bodies.
Yeah.
And like gross dirt and like whatever. So, then you come home and you go take a piece.
Yeah.
I added mad letters to the piece. Yeah. No, but you taking a piss.
You like, oh, that was a whisper.
A piece. So you go to take a pee, and all of a sudden you smell your balls and stuff. Do you do one of these?
No. I don't invite it. I don't invite it in.
Oh, you don't invite it in.
It's like I've said this before. It's like,
but you like looking through the glass at it.
Well, I'm a window shopper at heart. What do you want me to say, Joey?
So you're not going into the store, but you're definitely gonna stand outside and be like, "That's nice."
Yeah. If it's outside on display, I mean, you might as well take a gander.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
You'll
is
take a free sample, but you're not gonna buy the box.
Bingo. I mean, I do take a very specific walk through the Macy's store, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
You go through the fragrance aisle, you're not gonna get anything.
No.
But But no, I won't invite it because that's a whole other level.
That's
of
a waft.
psychopathy.
Well,
Which I am not ready. Like the videos. I think I've said this before. The videos of like popping pimples and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'll never go out and find them. But if someone posts it,
oh no,
and I scroll by it, I have to watch it.
I saw a video the other day on TikTok of this guy like popped something on his cheek and pulled out like what looked to me like paper mache.
Bro, I saw a video. I think it's fake, but it was like someone's thumb, and they were removing like what they thought was a botfly, but it was a worm of some sort, and the video went on way too long. The worm was like this long.
I would cut my hand off.
I'd kill myself. I'd go full force.
I would just cut my hand off Luke Skywalker style.
Yeah, not how that happened.
But like, yeah, I know.
Kind
you know
of
what I mean.
similar. I think you're looking more for like
I'd
Saw.
let my dad cut my hand off.
Saw, Evil Dead. You know.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, Saw. That's a good one. Was
Yeah.
that? I thought that was a leg.
It was a leg, but same idea. Just fucking like that fucking.
Would you be able to do that?
Cut my leg off?
Or hand?
If it was like if the situation called for
With
it.
a lightsaber, mad easy.
Oh.
But we're talking about a knife, bro.
Well, in Saw they used a saw. A saw.
That's the movie.
That's the movie.
Is that why they named it the movie?
I think so. By the way, spoiler
Spoiler.
for a 18-year-old movie.
Yeah. Guy cuts his leg off.
17. But sorry, I'm very matter of fact, and I hate it about myself.
Oh, you know what? I don't.
Okay. But like, bro, lightsaber, change.
Oh, easily.
I'm going real quick.
Cutting that off.
I might even do it accidentally if there was a real lightsaber.
Bro, if I had a real lightsaber, I'd be cutting things in half all
I would
the
have
time.
no like back, like
Oh my god, yeah,
taking
it's
a chunk, my lat's coming off.
Yeah.
But with the hacksaw, that's
a rough one, right?
big tough boy.
But it's like if your life is the only like your life's in the balance, and it's like I have to cut this. I have to cut my hand off. How would I cut through bone though?
Well,
I can't saw through bone.
yeah, you have to.
I can't.
Yeah.
Can you though?
Yeah.
I thought bones were way harder.
I think it's like what that movie 127 Hours with James Franco.
127, but yeah.
Like, you know, where he had to cut his own arm off. Is like what he did was he like started to cut and then had to break the bone, and then cut like around it and like basically severed the bone.
Son,
bro,
there's no way.
Well, he was in a pretty dire situation.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
ended up
sure.
living, you know, afterward.
What a psycho, dude.
But
break my arm?
Yeah, that'd be tough. Well, all right, what are the other tips and tricks that she has for farts?
I don't know if we get all of them in this video, but
Now, what are some of my fart selling tips and tricks? Number 1, don't eat Fiber One bars. You might think it's the easy way out, but there is nothing easy about it on its way out. You know what I mean.
oh wow.
Hold on.
First of all, you don't have a personality.
Yes.
Stop if you know what I mean.
No.
Come on.
That was meant to be a little like
No,
baby,
it wasn't a horny
baby
one.
talk.
It wasn't horny baby
Horny
talk.
baby talk.
No,
That's
it was
what
supposed
that
to be
was.
like
You know
I
what
am.
I
It's supposed to be like I am funny. I swear. It's
that was
like, bro.
that was the only way she could talk about like basically she just admitted to shitting her pants.
Well, yo, first of all,
she definitely did.
I think that's a horrific tip. Don't take Fiber One bars.
No, she's right there because Fiber One, you're just gonna shit your pants. That's
No, but
not.
it creates an
No,
exit.
no. There's better foods. There's way better foods. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, garlic. Those three things.
Garlic.
Oh yeah,
Garlic
man.
makes you toot.
Yeah. But broccoli and Brussels sprouts, 100%. They make you very bubbly gubbly.
Brussels sprouts, dude. Who's got that many lying around? I haven't had Brussels sprouts since kindergarten.
First of all, you're missing out. Brussels sprouts, delicious.
I haven't had Brussels sprouts since kindergarten. Mr. Steve gave me some.
Wow. I'd have a lot of questions if I was your parents.
Also, wasn't my teacher.
Yeah.
I didn't have him for kindergarten.
I think we've come to know like Mr. Steve was a nice guy. A lot of red flags.
Some stuff going on.
He like lived near the school.
Did he?
Yeah, in like a house that didn't have like shades.
He reminded
so like
me
you
of
could
like
see through.
He reminded me of like Pee Wee Herman, but without jerking off in theaters.
Well, yeah, that one. I mean, as far as we know.
Yeah,
we got to be careful because he was the brother of one of our other favorite teachers.
Who? Wait, what? Whose brother is that?
Are you kidding me?
No.
You didn't know?
No.
4th grade.
What?
Yeah.
That's Miss A's brother?
Yeah. That's where you got to. That's what you got to marry into. What a family dinner, huh?
Oh my god!
You got Miss A and Mr. Steve.
Yeah,
this is a good time.
K through 4 here. That's wild.
Yeah, you'll walk out of there a smarter child.
Pundo. I don't even know what just happened in my mouth.
But
yeah, that's the last time I had Brussels sprouts.
A little weird.
Or maybe I'm confusing them with something. What's a more stringy thing?
Not Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts look like little balls, like little cabbages.
I know.
Cabbage is another one that'll apparently get you bubbly. I don't know what you're talking about. Stringing.
I don't know. It was like this weird. It was bulbous. Is that the right? I don't even know.
Yeah. Are you talking about figs?
No, it wasn't figs. Although my grandma used to give me mad fig Newtons, and like she tricked me into liking them. That fucking
bro,
piece of
figs
shit.
are so stupid.
Fig Newtons are whack.
Yeah, fuck your grandma, dude.
Dude, she tricked me, bro.
Wait, was it the one that we like?
Yeah. Wait, which one do we not like? Which one do we not like?
I was waiting to see if you're like, yeah.
Yeah, not the shit, grandma.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What other tips and tricks? Oh, you need to do.
That was the last one. That was
it.
It like cut the video off.
Bro, what the fuck? Can you listen? You have enough followers. Message her. Hey, listen. We're talking about you on the podcast right now. We need to know other farty tips, tricks.
I just wrote into YouTube fart
on my face.
No, I wrote. Bro, she did 97 people purchasing $1,000 jar. So she's selling them for $1,000. So she may have made
$97,000. That's about $100,000. She probably made about $100,000 selling her farts. We're fucking up. I told you I got a message from Fart Slave.
Why did you... What's that?
Hold on. I got a message from Fart Slave.
Let me get to this.
right into the ads.
Yeah. Honestly, these two ads are also hilarious.
Yes.
So this one is Fitbod.
Kind of in the same world here.
Listen, New Year's is coming up. People like the New Year's resolution, and a very popular one is getting into shape. And Fitbod can help you do that from the privacy of your own home or wherever you want on the go. If you don't have weights, they have body weight stuff, and they have videos, HD videos that will show you how to do certain workouts. But the reason why Fitbod is so cool is because their algorithm uses data and analytics to build on your last workout to maximize results. So they're always tracking the things that you do and making sure you're getting optimal results based upon your goals. So some people want to lose weight, some people want to put on muscle, whatever it is. They will cater to your goals and use your last workout to create your future workouts. So it's great. It even tracks your muscle recovery, balancing your workout plan with a variety of exercises to avoid overworking certain muscles, which is something that a lot of people do wrong. So yeah, go check them out. Fitbod, you will get 25% off of a membership when you sign up now at fitbod.me/basement. That's 25% off of your membership at fitbod.me/basement. Like I said, you can access it, on the go, easy to use mobile app. So you can start making progress on your goals anytime. And next year we have HelloFresh. HelloFresh. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. All, like I said, pre-portioned. They have like a recipe so that you could follow along and make the stuff yourself. It doesn't just come, made. You get to make it fresh for yourself. That's why it's in the name, HelloFresh. Okay, are you following? And it's more affordable than going to a restaurant or even your local grocery store. And not only that, but if you go to HelloFresh.com/basement16 and use the code basement16, you will get up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That is HelloFresh.com/basement16 and use the code basement16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. And they have 50 menu and market items to choose from every single week, including veggie, calorie smart, family friendly, gourmet options. So there's a lot of things to choose from. Go on their site, look at the stuff that you want, and then you order it. It'll come to your house, and you get to make it yourself, super fresh, right out of the oven or right off the stove, and it'd be amazing. So definitely go check them out. Again, that is HelloFresh.com/basement16. Use the code basement16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. So yeah, go check them out. And now, I'm sorry, who did you get hit up by?
Oh, the Fart Slave. Fart Slave is back. So
for those who don't know, by the way, there was a Fart Slave that we had crossed paths with.
Yes.
Who hit Frankie up. His name is Frank as well, I believe.
Just say this person's full name, I guess, if you want.
Frankie? That's not their full name. I don't know their last name.
It's their handle, I guess. So now they know. Everyone knows this person.
I mean, I don't think that they're itching for anonymity here.
It's not.
I mean,
but yeah. So the Fart Slave hit me back up because we haven't said to fart yet.
Right.
But now,
We're playing hard to get.
now,
We're
clearly,
holding out for a better contract.
clearly, we need to start getting out there a little bit more.
I mean, this lady's selling $1,000
I
bangs.
mean, I would assume that there's more of a demand for her farts than either of ours. Maybe, definitely mine.
I think that maybe I could.
People don't want mine. They would, if anyone's farts they wanted was yours.
I would consider my farts to be pretty athletic, like good.
Well, give me an athletic sounding fart.
No, I'm just saying.
I close my eyes and everything, Joey.
Yeah, I know.
I was hoping you were going there. I was hoping you were going.
No, sorry.
It would be like shump.
No, I'm not trying to.
It's like a Nike sound. Shump. No?
I don't know.
Okay.
So what do you say?
Well, so I gotta admit I haven't responded in a while, but last week I got. If you happen to have any farts that I may pay for, please let me know. Excuse me, hi, Sir Frank.
Sir Frank.
Sir Frank, listen
God,
up.
what is this, Lord of the Rings?
Listen, if the farting community shows this much respect, I'm in there. Man.
Yeah, it's a good community.
I'm in there. Because they understand. Like
I want to be a lord.
I'm sure if you want to be Lord Fart Boy.
No, Lord
Santagato, the Fart Master.
I'll take that.
There you go. And then again, a couple days ago, after I haven't responded, hey, Sir Frank, just heard the Basement Yard today. LOL.
Fire.
Fan of the show.
Fan of the show?
What? Hello. Sorry I haven't gotten back to you. It's not personal. I'm just busy. I'm still down to pay for you and Joe's farts.
Cool.
Exclamation point.
Oh, he's yelling.
I would assume this is very with a lot of fervor.
Yeah.
You know? Just let me know how much and where to pay, and I'll become your fart ATM.
Dude, this is like RuneScape for farting. This guy's just hitting up like, Sir Frank, how much for farts?
I shall be your lord and your lady, and I will buy your farts in Jesus' name, amen.
That's Catholic Church.
Oh,
that's different.
Same thing. It's make-believe, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. First of all, no, this is very real. This is not make-believe.
Yes, that's right. The farting is real.
Yeah.
But...
And the smell.
Well, yeah. And
a whiff will last a lifetime. Whatever the fuck she said.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, it'll make a memory last a life.
That's what it was.
A lifetime. She's right. And we are in the business right now of being able to make money. Realistically, if we went full throttle, we could make,
some quiche.
Let's say in a year.
I said we go 100 a jar.
That's a lot, Joe.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think anything I buy.
Bro, you just got to set it at that.
Bro, if people pay $20 for a video of my face, you think they're going to pay more for sound of my asshole?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
I say we go 100, and not only do you get the jar, but you also get a small hard drive, and when you plug it in, there's an audio file of you making the fart.
Oh, all right, take one,
No, just the
take
one.
one. I ate.
It's the authenticating of the fart.
Beans today. Just want to get myself really ready and prepared. I've held in a couple farts, through the day.
Yeah, it's like, yo, Wendy's, bang bang.
Oh, I had fried pickles last night. My tummy this morning was like, what did you do?
How many fried pickles did you have? Were they cut, or were they like a whole pickle that was like fried? Did I say pickle?
Yeah, who are you?
There was a whole pickle.
Oh, pickle. No, they were chips, pickled chips.
Oh, nice.
By the way,
You
fried
slammed
pickles,
them.
underrated, by the way.
Do you put any sauce on that?
If that comes with sauce, I'll do a little dipsy poo.
I like to do the Chipotle Aioli.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what aioli is.
It's like mayo.
That's it?
Pretty much. It's like mayo mixed with other stuff.
Oh, okay.
So like a garlic aioli is basically garlic mayo.
I'm into it though.
I'm all about aiolis.
I'm about aiolis.
And it's a cool sounding word.
Aioli.
Aioli.
It reminds me of like ravioli.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why I did this. Ravioli.
What do you have against Chef Boyardee?
Hey, give me back my ravioli. Oh, also, what do I have against Chef Boyardee? A bunch. Sucks.
What?
Yeah, it was.
I haven't had some Chef's BBD in a while.
I've never had it. That's a lie.
Bullshit,
That's
Joey.
yeah,
Yes,
that's a
you
lie.
have.
I've never
Should
Should
we do a Chef Boyardee tasting on here?
I'd be down to do that.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can you eat that out of the can?
Yeah, it comes cooked. You just need to heat it up.
Do you?
Would you want to? Should you is the real question. And you definitely should not.
Yeah.
But
or SpaghettiOs too.
yeah,
right?
yeah. SpaghettiOs. I was a big fan of SpaghettiOs growing up.
Were you?
SpaghettiO meatballs.
Wait, isn't it just O shaped?
Yeah, but they have meatballs ones. They have hot dog ones.
Hot dog?
Oh yeah.
Hot dog pasta?
Yeah. Listen, you're not going to SpaghettiOs for like equality. You're going because it's fucking cool.
Did you say equality?
Equality. Well, maybe not equality either. I don't think SpaghettiOs is tweeting out BLM.
Yeah.
I don't know where they stand on that.
We should find that
I
out.
probably should.
Yeah.
Their parent company's got to be like someone.
Yeah, definitely hates the poor.
Yeah, the Pringles and SpaghettiOs stand.
What's the company that? Oh, Kellogg's. We're supposed to cancel them.
Yeah, they're not allowed to come to.
Or
dinner
they
anymore.
fired a bunch of people or something.
Yeah, apparently the owner, like the CEO, didn't want to give more money to the employees. So he was just like, instead of giving them more money, I'll just fire them.
Oh yeah, he said they'll replace all the striking workers. Damn, that's fucked up.
You know what though? Honestly, good for him, and good for him. It sucks. It does. It sucks and it's wrong. But like he probably said like, "Yo, I'm letting you know, you go on strike, I'm gonna fire you." And he did not crumble to the pressures of this fucking
Frank
liberal world that we live in. Hyper liberal.
This guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, he is. Oh,
look at this.
guess.
Piece
Take
of
a
shit.
wild guess. 1, 2, 3. White.
This guy's an asshole.
If you were to say white into Google, that's who would come up.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh my God, who is this?
Mike Kellogg.
I don't know who this is. No, I mean, dude, that guy's fucking
I don't
in
know.
the ground,
keep
bro.
it in the family, or
Look at this guy.
Let's see him.
Oh my God, this is bad. I don't know who this is. This is just another person that kind of showed up. Hey, man.
We're having his head.
You're really not fooling anyone with this guy. You're not fooling
It
anybody.
looks like a bad Photoshop. Like his head was cut off, and he's just like, I'm just gonna mop this on here.
It's like, you know what? This looks like you ran it through one of those apps of like, oh, make me look like I'm a woman, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, man?
Oh man. But yeah.
How do we get to Kellogg's?
I don't know. Business.
Are we still talking about farts?
Oh, we're gotta be. What's to not talk about farts?
I have no idea.
All right. Realistically.
Yeah.
I know we've said this. What are you selling your farts for?
I would say $100 a jar.
Wow, Joey.
Bro, this girl,
Bro,
I don't even know who she is.
You need to take into account the margin. How much for the jars?
It's true.
Are you getting them wholesale?
Oh, obviously. I mean,
What kind of jars? Like there's a difference between
whatever they got at Michael's.
But those are not good quality jars. You want to get
What do you know about jars?
Bro, I buy a lot of jars.
What are you talking about?
I buy a lot of jars, Joey.
I haven't. What about?
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
With caps?
Yes,
So
Joey.
maybe it's really about the cap because jars are the foolproof thing.
Well, yes, but you need a good. Not all caps fit all jars, but all jars might fit all caps. You never know. So you need to make sure that you get a good fucking seal. Ball, the company that makes free plug, by the way.
I've got some ball
You
jars.
got balls?
Yeah.
You've got some balls in your kitchen.
I got some ball jars.
Yeah, and good quality.
I'm
But
not
if you go to fucking Hobby Lobby, well, don't go to Hobby Lobby. People not big fans.
I've never even seen those.
Well, Hobby Lobbies are by me. I've gone to them once or twice. Don't go though.
No.
Don't go again. You know why, right?
No.
Oh well.
Oh, they hate
They hate
the
ladies.
gays or something.
They hate the gays, the ladies. They hate them all.
The ladies.
Yeah. They won't they won't pay for female contraception, but they'll pay for men contraception through their
Condoms.
Health insurance and it's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into it.
They're
also,
like, yo, chill with the dental dams.
yeah, and
Oh, you're talking about Plan B though. I'm an idiot.
They're also talking about abortion. Like if you get an abortion, you're gonna burn in hell. They're full on
Well, obviously you are going to burn in hell.
Holy shit.
Imagine.
Yeah. No.
That'd be dope.
No.
No, I'm saying it'd be dope if I was like a radical.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah, if
you
you
know
were
what I'm saying?
definitely not
like
that
a
way.
crazy pro-lifer.
Yeah, if you were definitely
The
not.
other day, someone actually took something I said super seriously and
What
thought,
did they say?
like, there was this tweet that I saw where it was like something ridiculous. I don't know where the fuck it was, but they made these teachers get on their hands and knees
fuck
and
that.
pick up dollar bills for them to use on their classrooms. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious. We should do this with the homeless next. Right? Because there was an auditorium of people watching this happen.
Yeah, I remember.
So I was like, oh, this is great. We should do this with the homeless next. And in the Other People's Lives Discord, someone had written this long thing to me about this is so fucked up. Like, why would you say that? Like, it's not funny. Like, homeless people have. I was like, yeah, I was fucking joking. Like, I was ironically saying the opposite.
No, he wasn't. He said it for real. He texted me the screenshot of that message, and he was like, "Yo, I'm letting you know, like for real, fuck the homeless." That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I saw that. Fuck that whole video. I hate it so much.
So weird.
What were we saying before that led us to there?
I have no idea.
Fuck, we lost it.
We lost it, dude.
We lost it.
Well, I said I was selling my farts for $100, and you said that was too high.
Oh, the jars. I have a lot of jars, Joey. I have a lot of tea. You know I have a lot of jars. I got about 50 jars. I got about 50 jars in my house.
Yeah.
It's a lot of jars.
Okay.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I understand the good quality and bad quality of jars.
I'll also say this. I'm not a big mason jar kind of guy.
Yeah, there are people that it's like their whole personality.
I know. Yeah, for real.
It's like, you want wine? I'll put it in a mason jar. And it's like, yo, chill. It's a wine glass.
Yeah, Betty Sue, chill out.
Yes,
all right.
seriously.
I know you're drinking the fucking moonshine out of that, but take it easy. Like, they're not. I don't like them because I spill them. Like the opening, it's just always somehow.
It's a big mouth.
I'm always spilling it.
It's a big mouth.
I don't like them for that reason.
I will say they're pretty versatile. You know, I think you can put like hot stuff in them too.
Like coffees and
shit.
Yeah.
But
still, I'm spilling this bitch.
Yeah, you know.
Give me a spout or something, like a baby.
And now, like, you know, they've made like tops that have like, you know, baby, you know, sucky sucks in them.
What's that called?
Sippy
cups.
Sippy mouthpieces.
Yeah.
Not sucky sucks.
Yeah, not sucky sucks. It's a completely different thing.
What is it?
It's when it's. I mean, what time is it?
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
So there's like, I hate those people that make, you know, plaid and fucking, you know, mason jars their whole personality.
Oh, it's like, we get it,
It's
dude.
like, oh, awesome.
Look, they're not cups. Yeah. They're who cares? Shut up.
It's like, you want water with a lemon? Here, I'm gonna put it in a fucking jar. It's like, just give me a cup, man. Or even a bottle.
I need to play a video for you because this just reminded me. Because when you said like, oh, they make it their whole personality to whatever. Listen to this.
Okay.
I made a TikTok about this.
By the way, before you play that,
yeah.
Basement Yard on TikTok. Also, check out Patreon.
The Patreon.
Patreon.com/thebasementyard. This is the last weekly that goes out before the year's end.
Yes.
So thank you guys for the year that we've had on Patreon. We want to finish strong, and you can help us do that. Give the gift. Last minute gift idea. This comes out on Patreon a week before, and then you get exclusive episodes every Friday. So give the gift to the Patreon, Basement Yard, patreon.com/thebasementyard. Check it out. All right, go ahead.
All right. So I saw this video, and I was like, guys, okay, here.
I get 64 hours of productivity in a day.
No.
Right? Because 8 times 2, I'm working 16 hours. Times 2 in efficiency, that's 32 hours of productivity. And I'm twice as statistically successful. I get 64 hours of productivity. So in a day, if I stay focused and actually am productive for 64 hours in a day, when you think that most people work 40 hours in a week, and they're not focused for 40 hours?
What the hell? What? There's more. There's more.
Yo, how? I was trying to follow, and I'm a genius, and I couldn't do it. I'm a genius. I couldn't do it.
Dude, the guy, I don't know who he is. I like looked him up afterward. I think he's like something. I don't fucking.
He
doesn't even matter.
It's you know who it is. It's the, you know, people that are rich go to sleep at 3 a.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. every single day.
No, people who you want to be rich. You have to sacrifice your mother, kill your mom, sleep in a car 1 hour a day.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if you want to be rich, less friendships, less relationships, more brown rice, less sleep. It's like, God.
Broccoli, chicken, and cheating on your wife.
If you eat food any other way than steamed, you're not gonna be rich.
Dude.
It's like, fucking chill.
And this is what I said in that video, is like, and it reminded me of when you just were talking about the thing, whatever, before. These people, when they get successful, they desperately want to be interesting and have a thing and have like a little formula and have like a little whatever. Like, you ever hear, like, you say, oh, I wake up every morning, cold showers. It makes me more energetic. It's like they have to have something that makes them stand out. It's like, bro, you're successful. We get it. You don't need one of these things.
You don't need a quirk to put you, like, it's okay to just be like, yo, I
got
successful because I worked.
That's it.
Hard.
And that's a cool thing.
I also, hey, a little bit of got lucky too.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Like, that's okay. Look at Joey. What's the coolest thing about you? Honestly, not much.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up like everyone else.
Right.
You walk your dog.
I walk my dog.
You drive your Range Rover.
Yeah.
You know, you don't do these whole fucking, you know, you do have
sleep upside down.
You do have coffee from Oaxaca, I will say.
It's literally from Brooklyn.
Well, you know, where they got it from.
Probably.
Definitely. But like, I know what you're saying, and like those people that are just like, oh, the secret to my success, what I do is I have a stick of butter every single day.
Yeah, and it's like, guys,
how does that fucking correlate here?
That's what I mean to say. Like when people start going down that road of talking about the hours in a day, I'm immediately just like, these people are full of shit. Just like, here's how you should spend your, or how to be most productive. Like, wake up and do this, blah, 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 and I answer emails, and then I only sleep 4 hours, and like, whatever. But it's like, guys,
well, it's like,
shut the fuck up.
It's like what is it? I forgot the name.
Watermelon seeds. It's all watermelons. Yeah. Shut up.
I forgot the name of the actual, like, like terminology, but it's like the idea of like the snake eating its own tail. Is that like, we have become so obsessed as a society of just being rich that like, we then make being rich a fucking way to get rich. You know what I mean? And it's like,
yeah.
It's not just that you have fucking, like Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins' whole thing is he's a motivational speaker. And I know like he came from, my understanding, humble beginnings. I could be wrong. But like his thing now is like, I got rich and I'm going to get richer telling you how to get rich.
Or to how to change your mind to eventually. And that's another thing. Selling courses.
Oh,
of like,
well, I understand masterclass, like fucking Gordon Ramsay or like, you know, Aaron Sorkin.
Bro, yeah. They just did a fucking a masterclass with Lewis Hamilton. He's the greatest F1 driver of all time. Makes sense. May want to hear his opinion, but a random person being like, you have to take my course because I made $2 million last year and this is how I'm going to do it. It's like, guys, what the fuck are we talking about?
I understand. Now, listen, I understand because
I just want to help you for 15 payments of $500.
Yeah, the difference is I think we know someone that is a motivational speaker, and my understanding is like there's a difference between motivational speaking that's like, I am going to speak about this thing in order to better your life. There's no like end result in mind. It's just about you trying to change your mind and your way of thinking in order to better yourself as an individual. And then there's people that's like, take this course and I'm going to teach you how to change your mind so you can become rich or you could become loaded or the best ones are so you can get fucking,
pussy.
So you can get pussy.
Yeah.
Which are fucking ridiculous, and it's like we believe, like we see like and I know I've used this example a couple times. We see a Kim Kardashian, someone that like, if Kim Kardashian says like, I wake up every day and for breakfast I have just a bowl of beet juice. And it's like, people are then going to be like...
She drinks out of a bowl like a cat?
Well, if it's a good example, like, it's a weird thing to do, and it's such a quirk, quote unquote. But, like, people will then be like, I need to be like that. And they're not thinking of all the other people in their life that drink fucking beet juice in the morning that have just not done anything as nearly as successful as her.
I don't know. It's... To me, I'm just like... And I don't know, but it's hard for me to... This would be like going to a class to learn how to do stand-up comedy or something.
Yeah.
It's like, you already lost.
Yeah, that's what Seinfeld said. Yeah, that's like, the exact quote from Seinfeld.
Yeah, he was like, they wanted him to talk at a comedy thing, and he was just like, if you're here, you already lost.
Yeah,
you don't get it.
You already don't get it.
And I feel that way about, like I understand motivational speaking and, like, how that's helpful with certain things. But as far as, like, your success or, whatever, like if you need a kick in the butt, I understand that. Everyone needs that from time to time. But if you become obsessed with just consuming motivational content and going to these talks and doing whatever, I feel like now you've just you are not addicted. You don't need a kick in the butt. You are addicted to the feeling of feeling inspired. But if it goes nowhere and all it is inspires you to keep consuming the content, then you are stuck in what they want. And it's also, which is the vicious circle of like, keep coming back, keep paying me money, I'm just going to keep motivating you.
Bro, you think if this shit and again, I know I've used this example a couple times, Tony Robbins, but like, if that actually worked, do you think he would have made another book? And he would have done another fucking, like he would have had like, oh, this is the second part of it. It's like, No, why is it changing? You know what I mean? If it's such a universal mentality or approach of, to living your life, why are you then doing different, saying different things or like having to change it up? It's like fucking like psychics and mediums. It's all about like being as vague as possible to make it fit, and like a fucking astrology signs where it's like, Leos today are going to wake up and understand that the day is here for them. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean? And people make it fit. Because we need, as individuals, we've gotten to a point in our life where we need answers. We can't understand. We hate going through and having to discover life ourselves and having to come up with our own answers, that we need someone to say, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be for you. I've done the hard work for you. And it's like, fuck, shut up. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I just think that it's like, I don't know. It's a racket, in my opinion.
It is a bit of a racket.
I really think, I don't know.
It's like, all right, I'm going to teach you something right now that's going to change your mind.
Like,
it's going to fucking, you're going to become a better person. Take this.
But literally,
be humble. And it's like, the idea that you're saying this in front of 80 people.
Like, to me, the biggest tell is like at some of these things, literally, because I know someone who has been to Tony Robbins one, you walk across hot coals. And it's like, to me, that's like, I get that you can make that into this metaphor for life and like whatever. I get that you could do that. But I think it makes more sense, in my opinion, to be like, okay, this is just like an outlandish thing to make it like fun and memorable and not just like talking or whatever, to keep people like coming back and feeling like I just like did that thing and like whatever. And then it gets people addicted to the feeling of like, I felt so good when I was there and I felt so motivated and I was ready for everything, but I lost myself along the way. Like, I just need to go back and get that feeling back. And it's like, I feel like they know what they're doing, like at those things. Like it's very much like I'm not gonna say evil, but I feel like they know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I think that a part of it, I think that it is useful. I'm not saying all motivational speaking is bullshit, but I do think it is weaponized into creating sort of like money, and they know what they're doing, and you need to save your money. And what better way to save your money than with True Bill?
This is a pro here.
The guy's good.
This is a pro.
True Bill, new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions that you don't need or want or simply you just forgot about, right? We all have those. You're probably paying for like a flip phone from 2006 that you don't remember because it's $8 a month. On average, people save up to $720 a year with True Bill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your accounts and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscriptions in just one tap. All right, it has over 2 million users and has helped them save over $100 million. So you might want to get on Truebill. Also, just check to see if you have any outstanding subscriptions, and if you do, then you could cancel them. Don't fall for subscription scams. Start canceling today at Truebill.com/basement. Go right now, Truebill.com/basement. It could save you thousands a year, depending on how how many subscriptions you're like subscribed to. But yeah, go check them out. And lastly, here we have Quip. Quip, the electric toothbrush, which is loved by over 7 million mouths. It has timed sonic vibrations with 30-second pulses, so you know to switch sides. You get that 2-minute dentist recommended amount of brushing. They have everything. They have new brush heads that arrive every 3 months for a small fee. You have floss. You have dentist recommended gum. That is amazing. It's really good. It's like addicting, honestly. And you have, like I said, then you have the toothbrush. You have everything you need in the bathroom, right where you need it. But yeah, so definitely go check them out. And like I said, the best part about it is that every 3 months, I believe, in addition to brush heads, Quip also delivers fresh floss, toothpaste, mouthwash, and gum every 3 months for $5. Shipping is free, and you can save money and skip the hustle and bustle of shopping in-store during the holidays and into the new year. Get Quip.com/basement right now. On top of their holiday savings, you'll get your first refill pack for free. So, like I said, every 3 months, it's usually $5. You will get that for free for your first one. That's your first refill pack for free and up to 40% off of bundles at getquip.com/basement, spelled GETQUIP.com/basement. Again, that is getquip.com/basement. Go check it out. And you know what I'm saying? Feel good about your mouth.
That's it.
And speaking of, I mean, you had sent me this, so I wanted to talk about it. But there was an article that came out. I actually came out some time ago. I don't even know how you stumbled across this, but the title is just yogurt makes mice slimmer, comma sexier.
Sexy, big sex.
Out of all of the animals, and there are a bunch,
There are a couple.
not the sexiest, not an animal that I would ever describe as
Well,
sexy.
now you have to go through and start naming sexy animals. Give me 5.
Flamingos are sexy,
Okay.
and I don't like them.
I don't think flamingos are fucking sexy. I don't think there's
Their
a sex-
legs are stupid.
There's no the sexiest bird and the only sexy bird is an owl.
Owls.
Owls are sexy,
No,
dude.
owl. I think of old men when I think of owls.
What?
Yeah, like an old man.
Why? That's
Because they're
weird.
like old and like
Well, first
fucky.
of all, I don't think we spoke on an episode. They're not real. Owls aren't real. Owls are one of those things like blimps. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that I don't know if I believe in owls because I just have never seen one.
Yeah, I've never seen one. Becca has seen a couple, and that's what I'm saying. But owls are sexier. Go on.
Wait, what do you think is a sexy?
Owl. You
That's,
said flamingo.
that's the sexiest.
No, sexiest.
What about snakes? Are kind of sexy.
Snakes are oddly sexy.
They're like bad boys.
Like they are bad boys.
You know?
Because like they know everything about a snake is evil.
Yeah,
Because the Bible.
but like when they like cobras, when they're like,
When they get
like,
up and they're just
"Damn."
like,
yeah, they like open up. They're like showing you their lats, and they're like, "What's up?"
they're fucking.
Yeah, like that.
I can't walk through a door.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
Absolutely.
So those are kind of sexy.
But even like the other, like the small ones, like all snakes are sexy, and I'm not even saying because of
their
slim.
eyes too. I would say, even though I don't like them, like cats are kind of like mysteriously.
Cats are very sexy.
Yeah.
But like good-looking cats, not like like shabby cats that have like lived in alleyways.
Oh no, obviously not.
And not the naked cats.
Those are fucking
They're
disgusting.
They're cute, but they're not sexy.
I honestly am so unattracted to those cats that I am shocked that they survived. Like the initial wave of people finding them and not just wiping them out.
Well, I think they were like the cat of ancient Egypt.
That's how gross they were. They're probably like, this is not a thing we've ever seen.
Ancient Egypt, they thought they were fucking gods. There's like cat gods.
I thought
down
cats were gods.
there. Yeah. Or like,
Very smart people, very innovative, taught us a lot. Idiots though. My God, that was a dumb one. You guys missed that.
Yeah, they fucked up there.
Just a gross cat.
Cats are sexy, and like big cats too. Think about like tiger,
Oh my God, dude, lions.
female lion.
Oh my God, a jaguar. My answer is jaguar.
You ever seen like a big cat walk and it's just
like this? There's nothing hotter than
It's
that.
so sexy, dude.
I think that's why sometimes guys are like, oh yeah, crawl across the room to me. It's
No,
because you get the
that's something else.
no, it is something else. But I'm saying there is a correlation between seeing the shoulder blades just go up and down.
Yeah, I like that's why a lot of people are like more turned on by like Nala than they are by Simba. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nala had, but they drew
Nala
those,
had she had
the
the
sex eyes.
She had the fuck me eyes.
Yeah, she was like, ooh.
Yeah, it was.
But
like,
she was also like 8.
Yeah, a little weird.
Well, if you count,
Count cat years is like 68. So
yeah,
she's
yeah,
all right.
she's good. The way you're like, she's good. I swear.
All right, so we got cats.
Yeah.
Are
you into any like?
I'm trying to think of like sea
What about
animals.
like farm animals? Is there anything on a farm that's
No,
strikes
farm
you?
animals are fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're gross, aren't they?
They're the ones that have the mason jars as cups.
Probably,
They're
yeah,
the ones
yeah.
that are that's like their
Chickens,
whole thing.
idiots.
Scary,
Scary.
actually, I will say terrifying. Horse can be sexy. A good-looking horse, not like a
Fucked up teeth though.
Some of them.
But
do.
they are majestic.
They're like when they're running.
Yeah, a
They're
running
sexy.
horse.
That's a sexy runner.
A stationary horse is like,
Yeah.
but a running horse, you're like, ooh.
A running horse, yeah. It looks like there's someone on the inside of the mouth trying to punch their way out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
All right. What else?
What are you talking about? Sea animals? Is there
Any
sexy-
sea animals? I'm thinking.
Well, killer whale.
Dolphins, but they rape.
Each other.
Still bad. Still not good, Joe.
I was gonna say not us.
Ooh, what about like a sea otter?
Ew.
No, they're
No.
like cute.
At first I thought you
They're
said
more
seahorse, and I was like, what?
Nah, seahorses are gross, dude.
They're not my type at all. And the dudes get pregnant, so I would have to bang a dude.
An eel?
No, they're slippery.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anything that lives in the ocean.
Because there's different. Like, there's cute animals, like
Sharks.
dogs.
Sharks can be kind of sexy. Bro, like a great
Not
white
a hammerhead. Those are idiots.
No, stupid fucks. I'm saying like a great white shark, one that hasn't been like chopped up by like propellers. Like it's just like
Dude.
a fresh, good looking great
Dude, why
white.
do sharks look like they're made out of styrofoam?
Bro, they
Like you could just like do this and there's like
legit
ridges in them.
Bro, legit. Sharks look like they've gone through battles. Like you ever see like Aquaman, like they're riding sharks and like fucking hitting each other with them and shit like that. Like that's
Yeah.
what they look like.
I guess that's why though. They probably like
I guess so.
they're always fighting.
But a great white shark in its essence, it's like a British person. Like you hear like duh, and it's like the accent might get you going, but then you see the face behind it and you're like fucking gross.
yeah. What about any like bear type of like a polar bear?
You know, polar bears are
They're cute. Maybe they're
white.
cute. Yeah, they are.
They are white. They're more cute, I would say.
Yeah, they're
because
cute
all
and
bears
cuddly.
look the same. You know.
What about like a hummingbird? Oh, like a hawk.
Hummingbird.
What about hawks?
Hummingbird. Hawks are more
A bald eagle, bro.
bald eagle. That's that's American sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's different than like sexy.
No, but they got like those eyes that are like
What was that?
they're like angled down. They're like
No, I don't think so, dude. I would say the sexiest bird is by far an owl.
We just have different tastes.
I don't think there are any sexy dogs, especially those like, you know, like the like Dober or like those long hair like poodles.
What?
David's mom ruined poodles for me.
Moving on. No, but
Bro,
so this thing says
no, we're not going over this. Our
What?
friend David, DC, drop first last.
yeah.
His family had a poodle.
It's still dead.
Oh god, that thing is gone,
Okay.
dude. That thing is long gone. And it was named Lacey,
Yeah.
and we would always go there, and this dog never moved.
I mean, there was one time where the dog, it didn't really move, and someone put it in front of the air conditioner,
And it just
not on purpose,
And it just shook.
and it didn't move. It just stood there and was shaking, and I was like, the dog is shaking. Like we should move the dog.
Joey doesn't want to talk about this for some reason. I don't know why.
No, because I mean,
Here's why. Because I'm going to make fun of our friend's dog. Why?
I'm just saying.
That dog
I'm just
sucked.
saying. But yeah, so this says scientists studying the power of probiotics to fight obesity got more than what they bargained for. Not only does yogurt make mice slimmer, it also makes them sexier.
Whoa, hold on.
I feel like that's
Fat old problem here.
up in the air type of thing.
That is a big problem. That's assuming
Who's
that.
deciding that?
Well, clearly, whoever runs this, runs the media that posts, that slim people are better looking than fat people. It's not right. Not true.
Well,
It's inappropriate.
they said not only does it make them slimmer, but also sexier. So I'm saying
But
that
there's
these are not
got to be a correlation. Because what are they basing sexy off of? They're mice.
studies in humans suggest eating yogurt may help stave off age-related weight gain. But Massachusetts Institute of Technology wants to know why. Something to do with healthy bacteria in our guts.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It says nothing about. Oh, here we go. One of the first things we noticed was their fur coat. It was so thick and shiny, shockingly shiny. But shiny fur wasn't the only thing that set the yogurt-eating mice apart from their siblings. They were also slimmer, and the males had swagger.
Ooh, all right.
What is mice swagger?
Just like, that's all I can imagine. I've killed. By the way, got another dead mouse. 2.
Damn, you said it. Was it sexy?
I mean, it wasn't a bad-looking mouse, but it was definitely not a good-looking one either. But like, I don't know.
Did it have shiny fur? Because apparently shiny and swagger-filled mice are like fuckable.
How are they like determining this? Is it
They
like,
have to hire like some guy who's like into mice.
They put.
It's like the guy's like, yeah, put a call out. Like we're trying to find. Craig's like trying to guy who fucked a mouse. And he's like, yeah, I do it.
Oh, I got you.
He's like, which one's your favorite in here? It's like that one with the shiny coat.
I don't know.
It's got
I don't
the
know.
swagger.
This has all got a problem written all over it. I could imagine that it's fucking weird.
I don't know. That's a strange thing. It turned. Whoa. Hold on.
Uh-oh. You read more than I did.
Yeah, I did. A lab technician would soon discover what was giving these males their sexy strut. Are you ready?
Drugs.
Hey, you guys sitting down? She noticed their testicles were protruding out really far.
Oh,
It turns out, fat balls.
Fat balls, dude.
Makes them have more swagger.
Fat knockers.
It turns out their testicles were 5% bigger than those of their non-yogurt eating counterparts and 50% bigger than those of a mice on a diet designed to mimic junk food in humans. And in this case, bigger was better. So for anyone out there, and we test a lot of shit on mice,
We
and it
do.
ends up working out for us. So if you want bigger, fatter balls, put down the junk food, pick up the yogurt.
Pick up a yogurt, man. And not like a fucking Danimals. I'm talking like Chobani. Even that maybe have a little too much sugar. Go out and get yourself just like a plain Greek yogurt. No, nothing added. No vanilla. No fruit in it. You have fat old balls for it.
Hey, fat ball.
I mean, it might be too late if you have real tiny balls, but like you might be able to make them a little fatter.
yeah.
But that's weird because that doesn't work in the human race.
We don't know that.
I don't think women or men. I don't think anyone's attracted to fat balls.
I think some people would enjoy like, oh my god, the big sack.
No, I don't.
I think I don't think bigger is better when it comes to balls, but I do think you'll notice like a regular sized ball sack and then one that's a little fatter, you're like, kind of like that. But ones that are like ridiculous, you probably be like,
Nah, I don't know, man. Maybe I've not,
think about this. You go home with a guy and all of a sudden he's got a little tiny ball sack. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, first of all, why am I going home with a guy?
All right, I'll go home with the guy.
There you go. Well, definitely with that hat after chemo.
Bringing that back, Jesus Christ. But yeah. So, but imagine that. You would be like, yo, because for the most part, I feel like a lot of people there's the acceptable range of ball size.
Bro,
but if you get a little bigger, it's probably like, I like a little more
We need
meat.
a female opinion on like is
Balls
sexy? Because I don't think, and I think it's all about it's top heavy. It's all about the penis.
Yeah, but you can't like these are.
I mean, they're 1A, 1B. You know, they come bundled with the fucking console.
That's what I'm saying.
But you have to imagine that no one's like, you know, like the penis, whatever. The balls really did it for me.
No, I don't think that it takes precedent, but I do think that there is that like, if you had to ask, would you rather a small ball sack or like a fatter nut sack?
Personally,
I think people would say fatter.
Personally, I would assume you would want. I wouldn't say fatter as.
I'd say more.
You would just want more ball sacky of a ball sack.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
when
mean.
you close your eyes and you think of a ball sack, you think low hanging. You know, you think, you know, the typical minutia of a ball sack. You don't want it to be fatter.
Well, fat is just a way of saying.
No,
big.
they're saying fat nuts here.
They said they were protruding out. They were saying bigger. I used the word fat.
Would you love your dog if he had bigger nuts? Well, he has none right now.
But yeah, he's got no nuts.
He's got no nuts.
Dude.
He's still got a ball bag, though. I've seen that.
That, no, my dog's balls were, you want to talk about shiny coat of fur.
Yeah?
Shiniest balls.
You got pictures?
And I have a hilarious picture on my phone.
Can I
of
see
the
it?
dog. I would have to find it. It was so long
All
ago.
right, so then don't worry.
I'm going to try and find it of just like, because they have like an album that's like, oh, your furry friend. Somehow my phone knows when the fuck is a picture of a dog.
Will it know if it's a picture of the dog's nuts?
I'm just hoping that it would be in that one. But anyway.
Bro, that's kind of evil that you have a picture of Charlie's nuts just like fucking out and about.
He's laying down, right, on the floor, and they're caught between his legs. So he's like braining them.
Oh, no.
And it's like, it's just insane. Damn it, I can't find it.
All right, that's okay.
I typed in dog.
You typing in dog nuts to your phone? What the fuck is that, Joey?
Dog ball. Oh, hold on, I just typed in dog. There's a bunch of pictures of the dog. I wonder if it'll pop up.
Because is he in the picture as well?
This is it.
Oh.
Bro. I told you.
Bro. Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He looks like he sneezed.
Bro, that's insane, right?
Bro, those are...
I'm just going to hold it up to your camera. Give me.
Those are nuts. I can't look away.
I know.
I can't look away.
I have to take it from you. This is like Frodo. Like, I have to take the ring from you. Make sure that you don't get addicted.
Seriously, I'm like...
Guys, look at these balls.
It's a little fuzzy. Yeah.
you see it?
Look at those fucking fat nuts,
Look at
dude.
that.
Look at those fat knockers.
Dude, my dog had some fucking hammers.
Bro, we had things we wanted to
Is that even legal?
We got to talk about on this episode. Too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
It's too late
We're
now.
gone.
But yeah, that's this dog's got fat nuts. That's.
Well, what a time.
I think that's where we're gonna end this. My dog's got fat nuts.
fat old nuts.
Yeah,
you know, but no more. They're gone now.
No, they're gone. I had to get rid
They're
of
in
those.
an incinerator now.
I think they actually asked me if I wanted to keep them, and I was like,
Oh, and you
I was
said
like, what's
no?
wrong? I said, what's wrong with you guys? You're doctors.
Bro, in a nice mason jar right up here next to the habiki. That would have been great.
What's that? Are you growing a plant? No. That's my dog's testicles.
those are my dog's balls.
It would be like in one of those like sci-fi movies. It's like
Yeah,
you
and
put
it's like
eyeballs.
the face, yeah, like a baby's fucking head in it or some shit like
Oh,
that.
disgusting. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Frank, where can they find you?
Alvarez8085 on Twitter, the Frank Alvarez on Twitch and Instagram. And hey guys, again, for weekly, if you're not a patron, this is the last weekly you're going to see of the year, 2021. If you celebrate the new year on December 31st, Happy New Year to you guys. Happy New Year to you. Or go check out the Patreon account, patreon.com/thebasementyard. If you're a patron, you'll get another episode before the year's over, and you'll get exclusive episodes on Fridays. That's right, on Christmas Eve, if you celebrate. Well, no, on December 24th and on December 31st, we're going to have holiday-themed episodes. Check it out, patreon.com/thebasementyard.
Yeah, and you guys can go follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. And that is all. See you guys next time.